This is a free download from the BBC. For more information, go to bbc.co.uk/podcasts.
Hi guys, welcome to the first podcast from Iain Lee of 2015, BBC Three Counties Radio. Coming at ya, Cleopatra. This is a hodgepodge of a mess. Hodgepodge? Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge of a mess. It was a bit of a slapdash week. So coming up in this podcast, what are you doing?
Oh my God, what is she doing?
Nuneaton.
Oh, hang on. Oh, that.
Blimey.
Wow.
OK, guys, and...
I just maypoled bets.
Focus. The maypole is the most phallic of all. It represents a penis.
Yeah, but why are they wrapping bandages around it?
Why are the kids wrapping a bandage around a big sore penis? What a terrible start to a podcast. Anyway.
Can I keep that in?
What? Yes, you can,
okay.
Because it's factually correct. Well, what you're about to hear is the week after Christmas, kind of crossing over New Year, New Year's Day. The bit from New Year's Day, you'll hear me and Tony Fisher saying the words, "Hey, Tony," for about a minute. And you'll hear me actually recreating an LSD 25 trip.
Yeah, because I wasn't in.
You say that as though that's a bad thing. It was good you weren't in, and it was
noticeable that I wasn't in.
It was groundbreaking radio. Paul Scoynes said that the LSD bit should be up for a Turner Prize. That's the chair. It was groundbreaking.
Well, let the listener decide.
Also, you'll get to hear Dave Davis from the Kinks, who came on and was such a charming, charming gentleman, and some other bits and pieces.
Dave Davis has lots of hair, but is bald.
Is she talking to me?
Yeah, you know, he's got one of those.
No, you're thinking of Ray
heads.
Davis.
No, he's got a bald head, but hair around it.
OK.
Loads.
Anyway, he's on, and he's an absolute legend, and it was charming as well. Also coming up in this podcast are two things that you need to pay special attenzione to. First one is, two people turned up and dropped their trousers. Ignore the dropping of the trousers. In fact, Paul didn't drop his trousers. He just undid his fly and whipped it out. But you'll see they'll get there. But every Friday between 7:30 and 8, we're doing a new thing where people can just rock up, can't they, Catherine?
Yeah, they can. You can walk up as well.
More of yeah, exactly. I'm throwing that to you, so you're...
You don't have to rock up.
OK, you can just turn up and come and be in the studio. What's the address?
Hastings Street, Luton.
Yeah, so between 7:30 and 8 on a Friday, just turn up and you come in, you sit in the studio and we ask you a few questions. Simple as. And also, we're asking you to record little videos or little sound bits and pieces on your mobile telephone of you either harassing Justin Dealey in the street, reporting on a bit of news or a bit of or just recording little bits and pieces.
The news might be happening in your front room.
Yeah, so record it and send it to iain.lee, iain.lee at bbc.co.uk. Or...
Catherine, Katherine.
Teeth out of a dead man's shoe.
What? Catherine, Catherine,
Nothing. Catherine.
Oh,
Catherine.
really? Kathrine.Boyle, BOYLE. K-A-T-H-E. Oh, stop it, you pair of absolute...
Catherine K. Just give the email address out and do the right one. Catherine.Boyle at bbc.co.uk. It's Catherine K.
With a K. With a K. And an E-R-I-N-E on the end.
Anyway, I wish you
And an ath in the middle.
Here's the best of the week. Oh, I sniffed them.
I noticed.
Catherine, this job is a doddle. We come in, we sit down, we have a go at counsellors, we talk to callers, and it's a piece of cake, and we go home high-five him. Then sometimes it's not such a doddle. Look how nervous I am. I'm holding a pen and a newspaper, and there's no reason for me.
And there's a kind of rictus grin going on.
Oh, flipping heck. Should we just get in and do it?
You can, I'll stand back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dave Davis of the Kinks. Good morning, Dave.
Iain, how are you, mate?
Mate, I'm annoyed because I said Dave Davis of the Kinks and I didn't mean to. That's not really your last name, of the Kinks.
No, my name is Dave Davis, but I am in a band called the Kinks.
Oh, well,
so,
are you in a band called the Kinks? That's a question I was going to ask a bit later on.
I thought you might bring it up.
Listen, Dave, it's so nice to talk to you. It's wonderful to have you on the show. I interviewed you years ago, and I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I remember well, yeah.
Bless you, you're very kind. You've got a new record out.
That's right.
Ripping Up Time.
Yeah.
And it's... well, I was going to ask, because I'm very kindly being sent a copy, but it's also on Spotify already. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I've just been doing a tour of New York and America and Chicago and stuff.
Yeah.
And I met all the people at Spotify and...
And how does that work for you? Because obviously you prefer people to go and buy the CD because you get a few quid, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but they... You know, it works... I don't know, it's very... Because it's a high-profile promotional tool as well.
Yeah.
So it kind of swings and roundabouts. You know, you lose a bit and gain a bit more profile, and that generates sales. And
yeah,
it's a bit tricky, but it can work for you.
I'm going to ask a question that you might think is rude, so tell me to jog on if it is.
You might.
Are you? I've got a few. Don't worry. Are you? Is that you playing the guitar on that album?
Yeah, I'm ripping up time.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
Because with the greatest respect, sir, you've got to be. You're the wrong side of 50, shall we say?
No, I'm not wrong. I feel all right.
But you've still, because I kind of expected a gentleman of your age to have toned down the guitar a bit. But if anything,
yeah, but that's all I know. That's what I do. You know, it's like you can't ask a builder to start making cakes. You know, I suppose you can. You can do both.
You can do both.
Yeah, because I like cooking, so what am I talking about? You know what I mean? That's what I do.
It's a dirty guitar sound you've got on there, and I was pleasantly surprised to hear that, if anything, you've kind of rocked it up a bit more on this one.
Yeah, you know, it's in my blood and my genes, and it's what I do. You know, I've had these songs in my head and heart, and you've got to do what you do.
Yeah, and you've had a couple of albums out in the last few years. You've been really busy, haven't you?
Well, yeah, you know, I'm still standing, so I thought give it a go. You know.
You say you're still standing. But some people might not know you were very poorly. What, about 10 years ago, was it?
Yeah, about 10 in 2004. You know, I was really quite ill, and I thought that might be it. You know, but you shouldn't. You know, it's not over till it's over.
Yeah.
I've had, some great people supporting me, and got back on the road last year, and I've been touring America.
Well, the news was
hopefully I can do some shows in Europe.
This is what I was going to say, because you had a stroke 10 years ago, and a lot of people kind of wrote you off. But you did a concert in, I think was it the Barbican this year?
Barbican, yeah. Oh, it's wonderful.
How did that go? I missed it. I didn't know anything about it until after it. How did it go?
How dare you, Mr.
I know, rude of me, isn't it? And I've got the cheek to get you on my show.
There was an empty seat in the front row.
Next time, brother, I'm there. How did it go?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but the people were great, and they were singing along to Death for a Clown and things like that. And they were all singing so perfectly in tune, which I thought was amazing.
Yeah. It
was great. I loved it.
Is one of the annoying things, though, when the audience start clapping, and they start clapping out of time a bit, don't they? That happens a lot.
Yeah, but these days, people are so savvy. You know, they sing in tune.
Yeah.
They do harmonies. and they clap in time, which is...
Because there's a lot of love for you, Dave. But a lot of people have a lot of respect for you and a lot of love for you. I've said to you before, you're the guitarist that got me playing the guitar, because you made things like this... You invented...
Ouch.
Yeah. You invented that, kind of a dirty sort of heavy metal sound with that.
Yeah, I was a crazy kid. You know, just didn't know what to do. Fell in love with a girl at school, and we broke up. And I was an angry young kid, and playing or learning guitar. And I bought this funny little amp in the shop just up the road from us in Muswell Hill, and I brought it home, and it sounded crap. And I got angry with it, and I took out a razor blade and sliced the cone of the speaker. And I didn't even expect it to work, but out came
this. So,
ouch.
I used to, because I
keep doing that.
I think you get a penny every time I do it.
It's my earlier morning alarm call.
I lived in Muswell Hill for about 15 years. I just moved a few years ago.
Oh.
I lived in Colney.
Like it?
I loved it. I lived in Colney Hatch Lane and then Muswell Avenue, the posh end.
Oh yeah.
But the house on Fortis Green Road where you grew up. Every time I walk past, I got boys who are 4 and 2, and I'd say, it's a really important house. That's where rock and roll was invented.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's funny, I went by there last time, because I've been staying in Wiltshire over the holiday.
Yeah.
because I love it down here with the Avebury circles and Stonehenge and Salisbury. I'm really fond of this part of the country. And but I went up to Muswell last time I was over. I walked by that funny little house, 6 Denmark Terrace.
Yeah.
And a woman had just acquired it or bought it or rented it or something. And she asked me in to have a look round. It was really quite funny. I was expecting to see that little upright piano. But, of course, it was all posh now. They got posh bathrooms and... I didn't recognise the place.
Dave, listen, stay there. I just want to play you something. Our reporter, Justin Dealey, has been out on the streets, Dave, and he's got some memories from some of your fans. Have a listen to this.
Diana, Dave is listening to this right now. You have a connection to Dave. Tell us what happened.
I went to the Hammersmith... Oh, gosh, was it the Hammersmith Odeon? And I was listening to the concert and he was sweating all over me and I didn't wash for a week.
So you was in the front row,
yeah, I was in the front row.
Dave's sweat dripped all over you?
All over me, yeah.
My goodness me.
Highlight of my youth.
Great story. And just before you go, as Dave is listening to this, what is your message to Dave Davies from the Kinks?
Thank you for making my youth.
My name's Kathy.
Kathy, you are a massive Kinks fan. What's your memories of listening to the Kinks back in the 1960s? Come on, tell us.
Going to the clubs, dancing. I was only about 16 then, me and my 3 sisters. Brilliant.
So whenever you hear that da-da-da-da-da...
I'm off.
Dave's on the show. He's listening to this right now. What would you like to say to Dave?
Well, Dave, come up and see me sometime.
I shall pass on your message and your number. Thank you very much.
That's all right, darling.
Oh, you can't laugh. You can't be kidding.
I told my mum you were coming up. My mum has got such a huge crush on you, Dave. He's such a good-looking boy. She still calls you a boy.
I know. I wish I was. I'm doing okay. So,
are you enjoying the concerts? Are they? Now you're a bit older, and you have been, Paul. Are they harder to do the concerts?
Well, yeah, it's all the travelling and in cars and planes and all that stuff. But getting on stage and playing, that's the joy of it all. It's like, and the people have been so warm and kind and friendly and throwing their drawers up on stage.
Oh, blimey. So
at
listen,
my age, I don't know. What do they expect me to do?
Bend down very, very slowly and hand them back, I think. Right, so the album is called Ripping Up Time. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it from davedavis.com and all the usual places. Yeah, it's kind of... It's sort of a musical history, isn't it, really?
Well, in a way, it's kind of... What happened, it was born out of a dream I had, or a nightmare.
Oh, blimey.
And about thinking of the past and... all concerned about what's going to happen in the future and looking around what's happening now. And it was like a dream, like all these different times all in one place. And I woke up virtually screaming, saying, "There's madness here." And that line gave me the idea for the album,
Wow.
Ripping Up Time. But it is reflective, and it's my concerns about what's going on in the world today, and are we still going to be here? Thinking back 50 years ago when You Really Got Me came out, and wondering what there was going to be like in 50 years' time. I won't be here.
Well, they can do amazing things with machines and computers now, Dave. You never know. Plug you in somewhere. Listen, before you came on, you probably didn't hear it. We played one of my favourite Kink songs, Hatred, from Phobia.
Oh, man.
That's a tune, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's you and Ray.
That album. I think Phobia's my favourite.
I like Phobia, and it was criminally overlooked, wasn't it? 1992, 93?
I think the record company never really knew what to do with the Kinks anyway.
No.
They certainly didn't know what to do with Phobia.
Well, you did that weird thing in the 70s when the hits kind of dried up here and you were finally allowed back in the States. You went back to the States and kind of Britain, England, turned its back on you to a certain extent, saying that you'd sold out and gone American.
Yeah, you can never win, you can never win with some people. But we went to America virtually in the 70s, late 60s.
Yeah.
In the 70s and virtually rebuilt our career.
That hatred song. Now, it's you and Ray basically saying how much you hate each other. Is that just a song, or is there more to it?
It's a tease. It's teasing people. Do they, don't they? Do they really hate each other? Maybe they do. No, they don't. Do they? You know, it's just a tease to make people think, you know.
It's a good song.
It's nice to make people feel unsure sometimes. Get their attention that way.
Listen, I'm contractually obliged to ask you 2 questions, Dave, and you know I have to, and I'm sorry. Are you speaking to Ray? Are the Kinks going to get back together for one more hurrah?
Well, it'd be nice if we could do something, but I don't know what yet, and I'm still in conversations with Ray. And we met at Christmas at a Christmas party, and we gave each other a hug, and we had a dance, not together.
The sight of you dancing with Ray would be wonderful. Should I be... Dave, stop fudging. Should I be saving my money for a ticket?
I think you should save your money anyway.
Oh, he's good. He's good. Dave, listen, come and do some gigs in the UK, please, because...
we're working on it.
Brilliant. And any time you want to come on and plug anything or have a chat, you're more than welcome, boss.
Oh, great, man. We'll do that. I love that.
Any time, fella. You're one of my heroes, and it's such an honour to talk to you. Dave,
Ian, great. Thank you.
Have a wonderful New Year. Have a great time in the States, and we'll speak to you soon.
Yeah. Have a great New Year, everyone.
Thank you. Dave Davis, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get much better than that. Yes, boss. Who's been messing with my head? I bet Edward Adu's been messing with my blooming headphones in here.
Well, he's got very special requirements.
Well, he may well have, but I can't hear anything. As I've tried to tell you at the Christmas party, to your derisory laughter, I'm going deaf.
Well, you just repeated it over and over again. I thought you were doing that thing you do.
Huh?
Joking?
No, mate, I don't joke. No, hang on a second, I've got that wrong. Morning, guys. Iain Lee here, Catherine Boyle's here, but look who's operating what I like to call the third microphone.
Morning, boss.
Hey!
Good morning, BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's so rare to hear your voice without a delay or in broadcast quality on a weekday. Wagwan, Justin.
Wagwan to you, sir. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Because he doesn't know what Wagwan means.
Well, neither do you.
I do.
Well, okay. So it means, how are you, yeah?
No.
Yes, it does.
What's going on?
What's going on? Wagwan.
Yeah, Wagwan. I'm asking you a question.
Whenever I say to Jamaicans, Wagwan, they say Wagwan back. Yeah. So don't blame me, blame the Jamaicans.
OK, let's blame the Jamaicans. Damn you, Jamaicans. Jamaicans regularly take a battering on this show.
They don't deserve it.
Didn't Leslie say they were lazy? Didn't he? I think he said that. Not the thoughts of the BBC, for goodness sakes. Just the thoughts of Justin Dealey and Leslie Akola.
Leslie, who is a Jamaican, and therefore he can say what he wants.
Well, yeah.
Well, he can't, really, can he?
No, I doubt it.
Did he say there was no speed limit on the A5?
I think he did. Hang on, let me do this. He did say that.
Because he hadn't seen it.
Three Counties Radio.
Now, here's the dilemma I've been facing. And Justin, you're going to be with us for the morning because Kelly's got food poisoning. And as soon as Justin and I were told that, we both did the miming of supping a big pint of lager, didn't
and
we?
other things, yes.
Yeah, and other things, rolling up the sleeve.
She might have food poisoning. I had a little dose over the holidays. Yeah, I lost out in buffet roulette to a prawn.
Food poisoning. Come on,
little veins.
She's only tiny, and she tried to drink a normal woman's size worth of alcohol, and her wee little body couldn't handle it.
Lambrini.
That's the problem. Did she phone you up and tell you she had food poisoning?
She sent me a text.
When? Last night or this morning?
No, this morning.
Oh, so she was well enough to get up and send a text.
You don't have to get up to send a text. You can do it reclining.
I noticed she sent it to Catherine. Yeah. Not the boss, me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not the boss.
Sorry.
Sorry, did no one tell you?
Let me just turn to my esteemed colleague. Justin, sorry, whose name is above the door?
Well, it's yours.
Thank you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which door is this?
His name's above the door. If it all goes wrong, his name.
No, I think you'll find if it all goes wrong, bye-bye, Kath.
Yeah, listen, if it all goes right, kudos to me. If it all goes wrong, bye-bye, Kath. That's the deal, and I'm very, very happy with that deal. I really do think it works.
I expect you are.
So Kelly is poisoned by food. Who's ever heard of such a ridiculous concept? Food can't poison you, it nourishes you. So, Justin, you're Kelly.
I'm on the phone.
So if people phone up, they get the thrill, the buzz of speaking to you, which really must be very, very exciting.
The J-Dog.
A legal buzz.
They're going to clamp down on these legal buzzes. So.
I know.
But no, seriously, there will be lots of sexually frustrated 68-year-old women listening who will... This is like a low-rent chat line you can have access to, and he will talk dirty to you. That's the thing. He will actually do that, whether you want it or not. You're going to get it. Here's the dilemma I face, right? Do we talk about Christmas? Because to me, it feels like Christmas is history, man. It's gone. It's done.
I'm done.
It's gone.
Apart from my living room looks like Toys R Us exploded in it.
What, is there a dead giraffe?
No.
It's Jeffrey. Jeffrey's the giraffe. Wow. There's millions, says Jeffrey, all under one roof. It's called Toys R Us, Toys R Us, Toys R Us.
Why did you bring dead wildlife into this?
No, I know your girl... Am I allowed to say what your girls got?
Yeah.
I've not asked you this.
Yeah.
They got, OK, karaoke machine.
Which they like for making announcements, but not so much for singing.
Oh, did they not do the singing on it?
They've done a bit of singing on it, but one of them can't read, so she freestyles. And the other one is a little shy, but I'm hoping she'll warm up. But they've been sidetracked by Playmobil, which I thought was quite a dull toy, but they love it.
Here's the class. This year, my boys, the thing that obsessed the youngest the most is Mr. Potato Head.
Oh.
But nowadays, you get an actual potato head. You get a plastic potato head. My days, and as I was telling the kids, and they kept laughing at me, I realised it was my granddad telling me he used to play with a stick. And nowadays, you got the bits that the features, and then you'd get a real potato, and you shove it in a potato.
But the features had proper spikes on, and these days they just won't go into a potato without some force.
All you can do is make it look like Mr. Potato Head from the film, make it look like Buzz from the film, or make it look like some weird, deformed Woody from the film. That's it.
Oh, it's the film one.
It's the film one.
Because I think with old Mr. Potato Head, you used to get a moustache, some lady lips,
steady on,
a smiling mouth, and one with teeth.
Yeah. Oh no, you get Woody.
Oh.
You get Woody, but the boys love Potato Head and Lego. They were the main features. You're saying Playmobil. It's the classics.
It's the OFTs. Old-fashioned toys.
Oh, thank God, where you're going with that. So, I don't know, do we bearing in mind we have to fill 3 hours and we have very little unless we're going to take a GNS about that aeroplane or that ferry. Do we talk about Christmas?
Let's. Which toy saved Christmas?
It's a bit local radio, mate. This
is local radio.
Yeah, it's a bit BBC Norfolk.
Okay. I'll tell you what we could do.
BBC Norfolk is an excellent station.
They love me in Norfolk.
Yeah, you upset the Norfolkians.
Yes, I did, because I said the Queen looked hot. Now, in Beds, Hearts and
Bucks... No, you didn't just say that.
That's not what upset them. That is not what upset them.
I said she looked hot, and I said she was up there with Gail Platt from Coronation Street.
See, they think you're being rude. Actually, you've got a really soft spot for Gail Platt.
I'm being deadly serious. Had to explain to an editor yesterday about my passion for Gail Platt. But I think...
By the way, there's a great story in the papers about ridiculous complaints to the BBC. We'll get to that in a bit.
This guy's probably up there. What about Christmas presents that you don't want? Who wants them? The rubbish presents. Phone up now, give it away, take it for free.
That feels a bit BBC Suffolk. Come on, guys, we're BBC WM. Joking. We're BBC Three Counties. We can do better than this.
Come on then, boss, come on.
What have you not got that you wish you got?
Here's what we'll do. Which toys save Christmas, and what have you got that you didn't wish you had and you want to give it away? 08459 455 555. Yeah? Guys?
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
I'm going to hesitate playing this... The thing that worries me, Justin, about you being in that studio is you've brought in your 1 million song jukebox.
That's correct, yes.
And I can see that you've queued up this...
Touch me.
Yeah.
That makes it so much worse.
Touch me.
Oh, and I'm worried that the whole show this morning is going to be full of that kind of nonsense.
No, not at all.
No?
Have you put Sabrina in?
No, Sabrina's coming up after 7. Where else would you get that on the radio? Come on.
Well,
that's what people want.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
Yeah, exactly. I just worry you're going to override the system a little bit too much.
No.
Oh, by the way, if you want to call in this morning, it's kind of open phone lines 08459 455 555. I think the format's a little bit different in as much as I don't think we have any travel now. I certainly don't have a travel bed. Travel's not called in, so...
Sam Fox, then.
Well, no, I have... Oh, God, my computer's...
You got some headlines?
Yeah, I'm going to do the headlines. Right, Ed Would-Do has totally muffed up my computer.
Don't blame him.
Headlines aren't there yet.
Okay. They are.
Are they?
I've sent them to you.
Okay. Can I?
In future, could you send them to Justin? I've sent them to
Or
you
just
as a
put them in
message.
the. Just put them in the
I've sent them
MPS.
to you as a message. Click on your envelope.
Yeah, there's nothing here, guys. Sorry.
Okay, right. Listen, am I allowed? Edward Adu filled in at the weekend and did a cracking job. I looked at him on Facebook.
I've got to say, Bang Bang by B.A. Robertson. Great record.
Bang bang when love has gone. Ha, 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 ha. That is a tune.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say much ado about nothing?
No, because that makes it sound like his show was about nothing.
It would be a good name for his show, Edward Adu, Much Ado About Nothing.
Yes, it would.
Edward Adu, do, push pineapple, shake the tree? No?
I think best leave the branding to Edward.
Okay. Seriously, and I say this, and I don't mean this to be flippant or offensive to anybody.
But
No, and I'm serious, okay? Wasn't that a shock when Sam Fox came out as a lesbian? I would never have seen that coming,
It's a
Just.
shock and also very disappointing.
what did you expect her to give you a run-up?
No,
A few hints.
And it's not in any way a judgment call or anything like that, but she portrayed the such an image of a heterosexual girl. Why, for goodness sakes, she went out with Paul Stanley from Kiss, for crying out loud. It's not as if that anybody there is trying to deny their homosexuality. And it was just such a shock to the system.
Are you okay?
Sorry?
Are you still okay about it?
About Sam Fox?
Yeah, you're going to move on now, boss.
I am. Do you know what? My first girlfriend looked like Sam Fox.
Yeah, well, lucky boy.
Yeah, I know. Kerry, she looked like Sam Fox. And so there's always a part of me. It's really. You'll never get this, Catherine. There are men in
Yeah,
there.
well,
kind
Ricky Martin.
Of, what?
Ricky Martin.
What about him?
That was a huge shock for me.
What?
Gay.
Shut up.
Gay.
Shut up.
Married to a man now.
Nah, I'm not having any of that.
What a
Why?
living La Vida Loca. I was there with him dancing in the rain.
You are not allowed to libel people on the radio.
No,
so you just be very...
he is, and proud, and I'm happy for him, but at the same time sad for me.
But the thing about Sam Fox was, she for young boys and men, I guess between 35 and over, between 35 and 45, she was an integral part of our sexual maturity, of our development, of our growing up. She was the image for our sexuality.
Yep.
And I don't... Betrayed is a strong word, but she certainly let us down.
Do you feel like she led you on?
I do slightly. I don't know. It was just a real shock. It was a real shocker. Because some people you can tell and you go, oh, right, yeah, OK. Tom Daly. All right, Tom. Yeah, nice one. Well, good secret.
Well, hang on. He's bi, so you can't tell.
Let's see how that develops.
OK.
But
Ricky Martin. Ricky, what the?
Who made the first move, Suze?
I did.
Yeah, what did you say? You went, wait, come over here to number 63.
Well, at the time I was smoking, so I said, here, come and have a J-Lo with me.
Come and have a what? A J-Lo?
J-Lo.
A J-Lo?
A J-Lo.
A J-Lo?
Yeah.
What's a J-Lo?
Think about it. I didn't always used to smoke just cigarettes.
Oh.
A cigar?
No.
If you want to say a cigar,
pipe?
fine.
Were you smoking a pipe?
No, I wasn't not smoking a pipe. It's in my old granddad's me.
What's a J-Lo, Just?
I don't know. What's a J-Lo? I only know one J-Lo, and that is a fine figure.
Jenny from the block.
Yeah.
Yeah, well...
J-Lo?
What's a J-Lo,
Ask
Kath?
people round your office and that, see if they know what J-Lo is.
Kath, look, you're...
It's the nice herbal ones, you know?
Oh, menthol.
Menthols.
Well, yeah, a bit stronger than menthol, but we'll stick to menthols, yeah.
OK, so you were menthol radio rental, and you said, Colin, come over here. I'm going to... Let's smoke some menthols together, because they taste minty, and they make your mouth taste minty fresh.
And my friend felt ill, so she went red. So I brought them over to my house, and the rest is history, as they say.
And he never moved out?
Well, you know, he's got his own flat over there. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Oh, so... hang on.
No, we both have our own space.
Your own face?
Space.
Faith?
My house, his flat.
So what faith are you?
No, place. P-L-A-C-E.
Aye.
As in house.
Aye.
We both have our own place.
And you don't smoke menthols anymore?
Don't smoke nothing.
No? That is wonderful.
And I don't drink either.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Is he still attractive now that you're sober?
I'm not... What do you mean I'm sober? You think he's sober. I haven't been drinking. I wouldn't mind if I have either.
You sure you haven't had a drink?
No, I just got bad...
You just got what?
I just got bad throat.
Yeah.
I asked the same question. got the same answer.
Right.
I know you're setting up a charity for people with anal fissures and pyres is it called Bummers or something?
That's right, yeah.
And that's genuinely being set up. Fingers crossed. I wish you the best of luck with Bummers. I'm going to set
Isn't
up...
it pronounced Boomass?
I think that's worse. That's Kim Kardashian. I am going to set up a charity for the aimless. No one helps the aimless, do they?
True.
We need to help them have...
But you know the trouble with the aimless?
No. Go on.
They don't know.
Mate, you're not taking this seriously. You're laughing at Bummers and now you're laughing at the aimless.
I got barred from my library at school. Somebody...
You know what? This separate. You've both been banned from the library, whereas I
got
guess
banned
what?
from the library.
I was the librarian.
Oh, for goodness sakes!
It was out of order.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, and let me just say that right now, it wasn't me. But
You're
I was
still smarting from this.
I was there in a crowd of people who pushed one of the bookshelves, and they all went down like dominoes. And then last year, I got thrown out of a library, the Luton Library, for turning up with a camera crew doing some work for you, Iain, and they threw me out, and it all got highly embarrassing.
Luckily, that footage exists. You all right, Pete?
Yeah, I don't love the voice.
Oh, how rude! That's Whitney Houston. She died for your sins. You all right, Pete?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
What you got for us, boss?
I just wanted to say that the greatest love of all, actually, is to not walk by on the other side, and I'm going to have that as my New Year's resolution. What? And I'm going to chase up every vicar, priest, and everybody else not to walk by on the other side.
You're going to cross over the road, my friend. Do you remember that one?
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
So this is there we go. What is the greatest love of all? 08459 455 555. For Peter, it's help. Who are you helping again, Pete?
I'm trying to make sure that every vicar, priest, archbishop, everybody don't walk by on the other side.
So you're going to hassle clergymen?
I'm going to make them feel ashamed if they do walk by on the other side.
Peter, thank you. Well, that's the greatest love of all, according to Peter, is making clergymen feel ashamed. That's a surprise, isn't it? I wasn't expecting that.
Go, Dave, go.
Life.
Sorry?
The greatest love of all is life.
Say that again.
Life. Life.
You struggled there.
Lice.
Yeah.
The greatest love of all is lice.
Yeah, because it is.
Lice?
Life.
Why do you love lice so much?
Because if you weren't alive, you wouldn't be enjoying yourself.
You wouldn't enjoy lice?
Yourself.
I don't enjoy lice, though.
Pardon?
Lice really gets me down.
What does it?
Oh, God.
Take 7 paracetamols. Hooray!
Well, is that... I don't know, would that get rid of lice?
Of course it does. Take 7, mate, at one go.
That gets rid of lice?
Yeah.
I thought you had to, have a special comb.
Have you got a special comb, Dave?
Yeah. It's got one tooth in it.
Yeah, OK. And that helps with lice, does it?
Well, yeah. You know what I mean? But,
okay.
While I'm on the phone, on the radio, Happy New Year to you all, and to Kelly.
Get knotted.
Kelly's in bed. Kelly's not listening to this.
Get knotted.
Who, me?
Yeah.
But you started already, and
yeah.
It's still 24.
No, exactly, so I'm finishing. I'll start tomorrow.
Yeah, well... I'm
just to clarify, Dave...
Excuse me, I'm not barred.
Yeah. No.
You're so rude. I'm trying to talk here.
OK. Well, so let me just get... You're talking rubbish. Let me get this straight. The greatest love of all, according to Dave in Luton, is lice.
Life.
What?
Not lice. Life.
When a woman leaves the room, the real conversation starts.
Good.
You had a camera up your bum.
Aye, but I didn't tell you what I had to have done twice, though, did I?
No, go on.
What was it, a documentary?
They went to cut out the bit in the first time. And I said, you've got a piercing down there. I went, yeah, well, you never told me to take it out because you're internal. And I went, we can't do it.
Hey, whoa, hang on a minute. You got a piercing down where? In your bum?
No.
You've got Prince Albert, Henry.
No.
Where? In between the
testicles.
Oh, you're flip it. You got your testicles pierced.
Aye.
Show me.
No, don't. I don't want to see it.
You can close your eyes.
Put it this way, right?
No, don't put it anyway.
No.
I don't want to put anyway near me.
This earring used to be down there, but I had to take it.
Oh, you've got it in your ear, you dirty...
I had to take it out, and I can't put the ball back in.
That's...
So I've got another one down there.
Would you do me a favour? OK, and...
I ain't taking a photo.
No, I don't want a photo. Would you do me a favour?
Pat Butcher?
Catherine doesn't want to see it. I'm vaguely intrigued. Would you pop next door and show it to Matt? Could you show it to Matt? Because, Matt, you'd like to see it, wouldn't you?
Do you want me to leave the room while you...
No.
Matt, I tell you what, Matt, you come in here.
No.
Matt, come in. Matt.
I think there are forms you have to fill in for
Matt,
this.
come in here. Right. Catherine's going to leave the room, and we'll have a little look at his magic piercing. Right. Come on, in you come.
Oh,
Catherine, out you go.
This is definitely something for radio, though, isn't it?
This is beautiful. Come on.
Will you let Matt know when I can come back in?
Yeah, of course. You'll hear him scream and probably see him faint like a girl. You wouldn't get this on BBC Suffolk.
Hey, this is radio gold, actually, isn't it?
Is it gold or silver or bronze? What you got?
Gold.
Stand up. Let's have a little look-see. Matt, here we go. He's undoing his flies.
Oh, dear.
Here we go. He's reaching in. Oh, blimey.
I can't... Look.
Have a look, Matt. Have a look. Have a look at that.
Right, just do the piercing bit.
Flipping!
But that was in there, and I'd help. If I've got a camera up the bum...
Just have a look again, Matt. Get it closer to Matt.
If I've got a camera up the bum, why would I have to take that out?
The thing is, though, mate, if you get that caught on a zip, you're in a whole heap of trouble there.
I think I'm in a whole heap of trouble now. I don't know about then.
Matt, you can... He's put it away now. You can turn and face him. He's put it away. The beast is...
Hey, have you got any of those wipes now?
No. Don't touch... Don't touch anything. Matt, you're a simple folk from simple stock. What did you make of that? So
horrible.
Come a bit closer to him. You've got to speak into the microphone.
Horrible, disgusting.
How does it make you feel as a person?
Oh, I feel dirty.
Yeah.
Sort it out.
Would you? Well, the surprise is, Matt, we're going to get your plums pierced.
No, you're not.
No, I don't. Why would you do that, you deviant?
Oh,
that is outrageous.
I can't really go into that. It's too early in the morning.
Oh, flip it!
I think he's outstayed his welcome. Let's get rid of him.
I tell you what. Let's find a little bit of music, and then let's. You can come in now, Kath, if you want. Tony Fisher!
Tony Fisher in the house.
Tony Fisher's in the house!
Tony.
Hey, Tony!
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony Fisher!
Hey, Tony.
Tony!
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Hey, Tony, how you doing, Tony?
How you doing, man?
Tony Fisher, how you doing,
hey,
man?
Tony, how you doing?
Hey, Tony! How you doing, Tony?
I'm doing fine, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing Tony.
Yeah.
I'm doing fine, Tony. How you doing, Tony?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine.
Tony,
yeah.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
Are you fine?
What you doing, man?
I'm doing radio show, Tony.
What you doing, man?
I'm doing radio show, Tony.
What you doing radio show, man?
I'm doing Tony Fisher. Tony Fisher. Tony Fisher. Tony. Morning! And that's the level we're striving for. This isn't the song I was expecting. I don't know what this song is.
I hear the laughter.
What the hell?
This is a bit sad.
And I run after.
It's the song equivalent of a sad clown.
All right, listen to the first line of this, and this is why the 60s and this is by a group called the Allies. It's called The Sound of Children. This is why the 60s and 70s were so screwed up. Listen, this is messed up. Here we go.
I hear the laughter.
Yeah.
And I run after the sound of children.
Now, I'm afraid we won't have any of that, mate. That is just sick. This is what I was hoping for. Oh, it's the same one! Flippin' heck! We're stuck!
What's happening?
We're stuck!
There's a glitch in the Matrix!
We're stuck!
And it's really creepy.
Hang on a minute, we can get out of this. I can get us out of this.
Anyone's noticed anyway, it's fine. What have we got?
Hang on. Hang on a minute. I can get us out of this. I can get us out. Right, hang on. I can get us out of this. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I can get us out of this. I can get us out of this. Hang on. Hang on. I can get us out of this. I can get us out of this. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I can get us out of this. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I can get us out of this. Hang on. Hang on. I can get us out of this. Hang on. Hang on. I can get us out of this. Hang on. Get us out of this. Hang on. I can get us out of this. You've just got to believe. So what, do we just wait for people? Listen, no one's going to turn up on it's the 2nd of January. They're still nursing their hangovers. Some of them have probably got the same food sickness that Kelly had.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
Birthday parties when I was a kid.
Oh, what?
Because I was born in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
So they were all on holiday.
I never had birthday parties. I can remember one birthday party I had. I remember my sister having, I think, 2, because who's the blonde lad? He's now a Christian. Mark somebody had a dance with my mum.
Really?
Yeah.
What? And then found God.
yeah. Several years later, I think he loved God anyway. He's a window cleaner now. Anyway, not God. Obviously, he's the Almighty, the creator of everything. Thing is, if there is a God, right, and he made Earth, why don't he make any more planets?
He did.
Well, why doesn't he make any now?
Jupiter, Saturn, Mars.
Uranus?
His work is done.
I don't think Uranus is. Is it a planet? Oh, Pluto.
Guys,
Pluto's not, is it?
What about Uranus, Kath? Did he make that? Well, it's taken him ages. It would have taken God ages, Kath, to make Uranus.
Don't look at me with that joke. That's definitely one for Kelly.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Uranus, Kath.
Yeah, no, but, you know.
It would have, honestly, Kath, for God to have made Uranus, it would have taken him absolute ages.
The full 7 days.
And then some.
Started making it on Monday. Carried on doing it on Tuesday.
No, what you're doing there is confusing God with Craig David.
Done on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday. I still wasn't done on Sunday.
And then a week Sunday, I thought I'd have a rest because this is taking ages. What we're saying, Kath, is Uranus is massive, and for God to have made Uranus, Kath, it would have taken blooming ages. Absolute ages. And if you missed this banter, you can hear it again in the podcast.
I haven't missed his banter.
Yeah, great to have you back, Kels.
Oh,
hey, Dealey's found someone. Dealey's found somebody.
It's all the sophisticated repartee that's in it.
It's very, very witty. Good morning, Justin. Come and join us in the studio. You've saved the show. You found somebody. Good morning.
Morning.
Have a sit down here, my dear. What's your name?
My name's Suzanne.
Hello, Suzanne. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How
Now,
are you?
Suzanne, you off, Justin?
Yeah. Enjoy.
You've just been grabbed by Justin.
I have.
And brought in.
Yes.
We don't know anything about you.
Apart from your name, Suzanne.
Exactly.
And you're wearing a name badge that says Suzanne.
I am.
I'm guessing you're working in a hotel.
I'm working somewhere.
Okay, we won't say where because we don't want to get you into trouble for bunking off.
That's all right.
Did you have a good Christmas?
I did.
What happened? Anything exciting? Were there any disasters?
No, except for I got terribly drunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, you're one of these people that's in the front page of all the newspapers for being drunk everywhere.
Is this you in the red play suit?
Oh, hang on.
There's no picture of you in your pants, is there? Being sick?
No. I wasn't sick. That's one good thing.
Hardcore.
Then you're a winner.
Yeah. Sick. That's a waste.
It is. Wait, now, did you get drunk Christmas or New Year's or both?
Both.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the New Year's thing, I've never got the New Year's thing. I don't really understand what the point of it is.
Well, it's to say goodbye to the old year and welcome in the new. But you should. I need a day off the drink today. I'm dry January. You know dry January?
Yeah.
That's me today.
Now, well, hang on. Have you spotted a flaw in what she may have just said there? That's you today.
Today.
Are you doing... dry January is supposed to be the whole month.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
So it's dry January the 2nd.
Yeah.
Good girl.
That's fair enough. Did you New Year? Was it with friends or was it working thing?
It was just with neighbours. Well, it was a combination of two because it started at work.
Yeah.
And then I left work, went home, had a little sleep, woke up, and then it started with friends.
Hey, you had what I believe is called a disco nap.
I did.
Just to get.
I did.
To get
Just
ready
to make
and
me
hardcore.
last.
Do you know the words to Auld Lang Syne?
No.
Did you ever go at singing it?
Yeah.
Are there,
Like everybody.
Are there actually words to Auld Lang Syne? Because it all becomes...
they go...
That's it exactly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Someone must have at some point sat down... I know the line about I'll drink a glass of milky tea.
Oh, really?
Is it milky tea?
Isn't it take a cup?
I'll drink a glass of milky tea for the sakes of Auld Lang Syne.
Really? That doesn't sound very Burns.
I thought that was... Andy's on... Are there any headphones there? That
No,
you
but I'll
could
find you
use?
some. Hang on.
Hey, use this. These are a little bit one-legged, so try those. There we go. We got a phone call, don't worry. Andy's on. Morning, Andy!
Good morning.
What have you got for us, boss? Say hello to Suzanne.
Good morning, Suzanne.
Good morning.
I've lost the plot. I've no idea who you are.
Suzanne's come in off the street. I don't mean that in a rude way. That sounds derogatory. Justin Dealey has found Suzanne and brought her in.
Oh.
She is the first of our open door policy.
Yeah, we're doing open house. Where are you, Andy?
Currently on the M1 at Newport Pagnell.
Oh, well, you're close-ish.
He's not. He's miles away. What's that? That's quite a
Milton
distance.
Keynes-ish.
Yeah, it's a bit far.
The lady that's sitting on my dashboard is saying half an hour, so I'm way past your 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Andy, and do you know what? We're going to be strict on this because come next week we're going to have proper news stories, so we're going to have to say no today, I'm afraid. But try again.
Okay.
You've not set out just to come here,
No,
have
he's
you?
not gutted. Listen to his voice.
Oh, yeah. I've travelled 100 miles to be with you.
Such a plum. You cheeky sausage. Andy, listen, this is going to run for a few months. You're more than welcome to try again at some point in the future.
Okay, that's one thing. You can become the butt of all jokes if you're not careful.
Oh.
Who, me?
No, me.
Yeah. You start talking about Uranus and you get it wrong. It's...
Daddy, thank you very much indeed. You see, you like that? A little bit of bands?
I like that. Great bands. Suzanne's got a bit of a thing for Russell Brand. She's one of those women.
Oh,
yeah,
Suzanne.
she's one of those.
You mean she's a woman?
Well,
tell us why.
Why?
Yeah.
Have you not seen him? Yeah.
I can tell you why.
Well, is he sexy?
He's devilish.
Of course.
Nah.
Isn't he? He's
Nah.
devilish.
Definitely.
he's
He's
a muppet.
greasy.
Oh,
Needs a wash.
No, the thing is, he is very clean, though. That's the thing. He gives the air of being dirty.
He's got cleaner. He used to be a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, grubby in his drug days.
Yes. Now, I noticed you got a little tattoo on your wrist.
I've got a lot of tattoos.
Oh, here we go. What's the tattoo on your wrist?
That's just my children's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, why did you do that? Can you not remember? Can you not remember their names? Judging by your New Year's Eve, perhaps not.
Yeah, I was at a bike show in Great Offley.
Yeah.
Oh, God, about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And there was a tattooist there, and I thought, I'm going to have a tattoo. And that was the start of it.
Right.
So I've got lots now.
And was the first one the one on the wrist?
Yeah.
Okay. Steady, because I see where you're going. Can I ask where the others are?
Yes, I've got one that goes from my hip to my ankle.
Hello. All the way down?
All the way down.
Flippin' heck. Are we allowed to look?
Yeah.
Go on, let's have a look.
Yeah, you'll have to see my bum, though.
Just shows your ankle.
Why not?
From the ankle.
No, go to the whole thing. I don't mind. I won't tell anyone. There's no cameras here.
All right.
Go on, let's have a quick look. There's no cameras. Go on. Here we go, you see.
Oh, she's actually...
Trousers
you
are
all right with
Oh
this?
my goodness me!
Trousers are coming down.
All right, ready?
Yeah, ready. The trousers are down.
Oh,
Flipping heck! Look at those knees. That must have taken ages to do.
4 hours.
Blimey,
They did it all in
Suzanne.
one?
No, 2 hours to have it done, and then the other 2 hours was to have it coloured in.
A friend of
Shaded.
mine is, by his own admission, addicted to tattoos. He said he started off with a little one and he ended up with a full sleeve, and then he's going back and putting more bits in. Is it true that it becomes something
Yeah,
of an
definitely.
obsession?
The show will return back to normal on Monday. But don't forget, as from next week, every Friday, Vinyl Friday, we'll play records between 6 and 7. The door will be open between 7:30 and 8. Suzanne was good. who Dealey
was
brought
excellent.
in. Wasn't she great? The theory behind this is, and a cabbie backed me up with this, when I mentioned this, and a cabbie tweeted going, everyone's got a story. And that's what it is. Everyone's got a story, and it just takes a little bit of fishing to get there. And we got to see Suzanne's bottom,
Well,
basically.
you couldn't.
No, there was a reflection in the window. I could totally. Totally. And
I was looking
also,
at her artwork.
Sorry?
I was looking at her artwork.
Her artwork, OK. And also, from next week, listen, we want you to start sending in little reports that you filed yourself. They don't have to be as slick as the reports that we get from Justin, from Sophie or Tony or Scoins or anything like that. But basically, if you are somewhere and you think you're annoyed or you're upset or you're extremely happy or you see something happening that you want us to talk about, A, you can still give us a call, but B, why not whip out your phone and film a minute of it and film you talking about it, or do a voice memo and record, just a minute, 2 minutes of you talking about it.
How do you do a voice memo?
Well, you go to the voice memo. I'm going on my iPhone and I have a little feature there called voice memos, and you click on that.
I don't have that.
What phone have you got?
I've got voice notes on mine.
iPhone 5.
You should have voice memo. You'll have a little something on there.
I'll do a search for it.
Most phones have. If you update your software, you'll have a voice memo. And Blackberries have got their own kind of voice little thing.
They have.
And you just record it. And you hit record, and then you email it into us. You don't have to do any fancy editing unless you want to, but just record it and email it to iain.lee, iain.lle at bbc.co.uk, or catherine.boyle, BOYLE at bbc.co.uk, and we'll put it on the radio, we'll put it on the Facebook page, and we'll probably put it in the podcast
Just
as well.
think about the times when you've been in a situation where you think, I can't wait to tell someone about this. I'm going to put it on Facebook, or I'm going to tell my mates when I get to work. Give us a shout and we can get it on the radio within moments if necessary.
And we realise this is because this is why we like radio so much, is because it's a very passive experience. You sit in your car, you sit in your bed, you have it on in the kitchen when you're having your breakfast, and a tiny, tiny percentage of you pick up the phone and call in, and that's about as involved as it gets, or you might send a text, or loads of you gone on the Facebook page this morning. Thank you very much indeed for that. So we're asking a little bit more from you than other radio shows would be doing, but I think you're up to it.
So, scenarios that might be useful. Say you are snowed in.
Yep.
Give us a shout.
Say you're Snowden. Give us a shout.
Or maybe you're stranded on a train platform, as many people have been over the last few weeks.
Yep.
Give us a shout on that one. Take a little video of the train platform and all the people waiting for the trains and send it through to us. We'll get it up there.
Or if there's a thing, when Justin goes, he does these things called Vox Pops, where we send him out with a question and we'll talk to him about dry January in a bit, and he goes out on the streets and he asks people about dry January. If there's a problem in your street, go and record you talking to a couple of neighbours and getting, your neighbours to say whether they agree with you or disagree with you.
Or if you're normal and you don't speak to your neighbours, just record your own thoughts on it and send it through. It doesn't need to be very long, 2 minutes maximum.
That simple, and you email it into us and it will get on the radio and we'll probably put it in the podcast and all kinds of things like that. So there you go. Very, very simple.
I'm going to do one now.
Do one.
A voice memo. I'm recording it now.
Well, but try and make it interesting. I'm not going to play this on the radio, are we?
You probably will, actually.
I tell you what, go and do one. Go and Vox Justin.
All right.
Go and Vox Justin and send it in, and we'll play it. There we go. That's what we'll do. We'll show you how it's done. Piece of cake. Kelly can do it. Anyone can. And I mean that as a compliment to her because she's not very bright. What? Morning, guys. A little bit of Shaka Khan. Vinyl Friday. Everything you're hearing is one of these bad boys.
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't hurt it as much as you think.
Well,
they like it, otherwise they wouldn't let you do it. Now, we're asking you, dear listener, to record bits and pieces for the show. It can be reports, it can be voxes, it can be voxes. I'm trying not to use boring technical terms. It can be reports, it could be you interviewing people in the street or interviewing members of your family, or things that are annoying you, or things that have made you happy, or things that are going on in your street or in your town, or whatever. You record it on your telephone, either a video or a little voice memo. You email it iain.lee at bbc.co.uk or catherine.boyle at bbc.co.uk, and you send it in to us, and we play it on the radio.
I'm thinking we might even hear from some people's children.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Always keen to get kids on the show.
Should we hear from our children?
Yes. Kelly, we gave you a mission to go and do one of these. You have done.
It's really easy.
Yeah?
So I just typed in voice memo on my phone and I couldn't find it. So if you can't find it, you can search for yours on your phone. And then I just hit record, and then I went and interviewed Justin Dealey. I got bored halfway through, so it's quite short.
OK, well, let's have a listen.
Boss. I'm recording a voice memo for Iain Lee.
All right, OK.
How's your morning going?
Yeah, it's going really well.
What's your vibe?
Getting a bit close there. Vibe is a little bit better. I've had some medicine, I've had a McDonald's, and I feel a little bit better, yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Got a bit of a cold that's come on, boss.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to edit my material, and I'm then going to go and have a cheeky smoke.
A cheeky smoke? What is a smoke when it's not cheeky?
Non-cheeky smoke.
OK, bye.
Bye.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
And here's something that you've just given me a wonderful idea, OK? Because Justin Dealey goes out and about every morning. If you see Justin Dealey in the streets and you approach him and interview him, send those bad boys in.
Oh, I've just had an idea.
You interviewing Justin Dealey, dear listener, would make me very happy.
In the olden days, when people used to be allowed to smoke in this building, that's where all the gossip was.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're going out on a smoke break with, your regular cohorts...
Here we go.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Record your smoke breaks. The show, the Iain Lee Show on BBC Three Counties Radio, where we still allow smoking.
We can have an on-air smoke break.
We still allow smoking.
So how do they email us again?
iain.lee@bbc.co.uk.
Or Catherine, KATHERINE.Boyle, BOYLE @bbc.co.uk. Let's hear from
Iain,
you.
how do you spell your stupid name?
iain. That's it, guys. That was the podcast. I really hope you enjoyed it. Normal services will resume next week, I hope, where we'll be talking about potholes and councillors trousering your money.
We won't.
Stop talking about councillors' trousers. It's so weird.
Shut up, Bets.
Oh. Catherine.
Catherine. Okay. Catherine. Okay. Catherine. Okay.
Thanks for listening to this free download from BBC Three Counties Radio, your local radio station for beds, hearts and bucks, on FM, AM, digital radio, and online at bbc.co.uk/3counties.